Today we are unlocking every leak in Brainrot Evolution with the most OP secret ever. Every time we rebirth, I'm gonna be showing you guys a brand new leaked Brainrot secret. From the Milk Sahur to the Divine Lavaka, and even ones you have never seen before. So make sure to watch till the very end. Let's get started. All right, so here we are as a level 1 noob, and you can see we have the OP. We don't have anything else on this account besides this most overpowered Brainrot. It's 405% stronger than your best, and it has a 50% chance to hit for twice the damage or twice the range, which is incredible. So, like I said, we're going to be unlocking new leaks in this video. So every rebirth, we will be showing off a new leak. And since we have the OP, we're going to get through this game extremely fast. We are all ready to rebirth number 1. That's how broken this character is. Let's take a look at our first leak. All right, for our very first leak, we have this character. Look at it. Oh my gosh, he has ice cream. He's a milk carton. What is going on? But this is another brand new Sahur that's going to be added into Brainrot Evolution. And if you haven't been keeping up, they've been adding Sahur after Sahur every single update. And so this is the Milk Sahur. And as you can see, it is very, very strong. But if you think this is going to be the strongest one in the next update, trust me, you've been mistaken. Let's unlock the next leak. So that Milk Sahur is just the first leak of many. Let me remind you guys that there are 7 rebirths in this game. So there will be at least 7 new Brainrots coming in the future. So, oh my gosh, we have literally eliminated the entire world with the OP. And if you want to see something even more incredible, I don't have a single pet equip or a single relic equipped either. So this is literally the worst the OP could be. And yet, it's not having any problems leveling up. We're literally to our second rebirth already. It's crazy. I'll rebirth in a second, but I don't know if you're seeing this. I am barely moving, and we're able to just conquer the entire game second by second. So let's go ahead and rebirth. Oh, and it glitched out. But that means the next Brainrot leak is right now. So for part 2 of the Brainrot leaks, this is the Ratino Cheddarino. Okay, look at it. He has a little cowboy hat or fedora. I can't really tell. Quite the cute Brainrot, but the legs are throwing me off. It's a little weird. But that's not all. We have a second, oh my gosh, cheese Brainrot. I don't even know how you say this one. Formaggio Drillo Melanazzo. I tried my best. It literally looks like a Leule plus a demon combined. It is crazy looking. But there you guys have it. The part 2 of the new leaks coming into Brainrot Evolution. And trust me, it only gets better from here. This one's probably going to be an event boss. And if I had to guess, this one might be like a level 1 in a new world or something. All right, so we are at rebirth number 2, but since it glitched out, we can literally just teleport right back to the Trololero Ocean and continue where we left off. And I just want to see as a challenge, how far can we make it without equipping a single pet or a single relic and only using the OP? Because as of right now, this is incredible. I mean, obviously we have trinkets equipped, but besides that, everything else is the most basic level 1 noob setup. But as you can see, the OP, oh my gosh. What is its base damage? It's gotta be in the trillions or billions. Oh, never mind. 70 quadrillion damage. Yeah, that's busted. Okay. Well, we can immediately go for rebirth number 3. Let's go. Okay, so for leak number 4, you're probably all familiar with the cannelloni dragononi, but imagine it was a carrot. Oh my gosh. You have kale wings with the carrot torso and crazy looking dragon head. What am I looking at? Its official name is Carrotoni Dragononi, and I must say, it's been a very long time since we've had a dragon Brainrot, and this is probably going to be one of the best secret bosses in the game. Because when we got Cannelloni Dragononi, that was literally when they first started adding weathers into the game. So expect this one to be extremely strong. All right, so we're at rebirth 3, and ooh, since the rebirth didn't glitch out, we're gonna see how fast we can get through this time around. What I find very interesting is that the explosion is like a clapping animation. I would expect it to go all around them, but instead it does like a straight line, and regardless of that, it still just destroys everything, even if it's like millions of pixels away, because literally I'm barely moving right now, and it's like a freight train. We are just cruising through all of the enemies, just like that. Boom, and we're back to Chocolate Romania. That's busted. My guess is we're gonna get stuck around I think Undenden Limpis. I think in order to get to Glorbo Heights, we'll have to equip some things. But actually, right now, we're pretty slow to get to the next world. So maybe we will have to equip something in the Nuclear Core. But this is a fun challenge, only using the OP. Oh my gosh. I will say I really am tempted to use the Speed Fruit right now, but I'm gonna hold myself to it. Only using the OP and unlocking all of the new leaks. But we just got to the Spiro Nero Golobiro, so that means we can get the Nuclear Core. So we're gonna head over right to the left. As you guys know, we always have to claim these. And let's see, are we strong enough here? Yes. Without a single pet equipped, without a single relic, we are slow to level up, but oh my gosh, it is doable. Now that we got to the Gangster Futera, helping out a little bit, but again, our XP is what's kind of struggling right now since we don't have any relics on. This is kind of wild. Look at everything it's hitting. Did you just see that? It was hitting the Echo Cavo Virtuoso over there. Dang. Well, it's definitely true to its name. By far the most OP secret in the game for sure. Absolutely ridiculous. There's the Tortuguini. Man, even if we just had like the chicken or the spider equipped, it would help our damage so much. You know what would actually help is if we attacked the pop Sahur. And I can do that from a distance. Look at this. So he's gonna get eliminated here pretty soon. And that probably will level us up, I would think. Yes, okay, so we got the Reno. My goodness. Wait, this is actually way more difficult than I imagined. Okay, give it a moment. We might have to cave in. We might have to use a not so OP bet, because otherwise it's gonna take forever. All right, how about this? You know what? We can buy exclusive packs to aid our journey here. So only what we get out of exclusive packs. So we'll buy one pet here and look at the difference. Yep, immediately, night and day. What is the name of this guy? A Sharky, I think? Yep, and just like that, all of the chains have been removed. We're free. And let me remind you, right through this portal is the next rebirth. And there is the Leule. So now just one more level and we will have escaped the Nuclear Core. There we go. 86%, 95, 96, and we're out of here. All right, the Pellicini Pananini. Well, that is a great start because next up, we have the Bri. There we go. So, rebirth number 4. And this next Brainrot leak has to be the weirdest one yet. It's just straight up a robot bug. And you'll never guess the name of this. Oh, I guess it does say it on the top, but it's XYZ2. If you have any idea what that could possibly mean, comment down below. But it's this weird spider thing, and I'm guessing it's going to do a shock blast attack. It's one of the cute Brainrots that are secretly very menacing and OP. Because in this game, it takes a galaxy to make this. So that's how you know it's gonna be super duper good. So don't be sleeping on this new Brainrot. Definitely want to get it. All right, so this is now rebirth number 4. And now that we have a pet equip from the new exclusive pack, it's gonna be very, very easy to level up now. So here we go. There's the da-da-da-da sahur. Oh, and we got the Gripus Medus event going on. Not that it really matters though, because at this point, we can just press the W key and we'll definitely be getting max level. Here we go, here we go. Comment down below if you got the OP for yourself, because I hate to say this is better than every other Brainrot in the game, and should be its own rarity in my opinion. It is way better than just a secret. But just like that, we are into Unden and Limpus, and we're gonna see if we are strong enough to take down the Watermelini Kingini. And it's looking like that. Look at this. As you can see, when it turns golden, that's when the special ability is active. The Watermelini Kingini is now down to just half health, and we're almost to Glorbo Heights. We'll be taking down the Nightmare Sahur in just moments. So there we go, 93%, and there's the Watermelini Kingini. All right, and boom, almost there. Let's see what else we can get from exclusive packs. So we'll equip that and then buy another Sharky for 100 Robux. Imagine we got another OP from the exclusive packs. That would be very crazy. But we are now into Glorbo Heights. We now have 4 of the Sharky pets, and as you can see, it is quite a bit of damage, and wow. Like I said, it never ceases to amaze me how good they've made the secrets in this game now. Because when we started playing, they were barely better than the regular Brainrots. Now this is like Omega pay to win. Because in order to get the OP, you have to spend a crazy amount of Robux for just a chance to see it. But thankfully, we are about to level up here because our damage is not good enough to fight the Nightmare Sahur. Okay, thank goodness. There we go. That's a lot of XP though. And there's the Turbo Trismule. And just 2 levels. And we will make it to the abyss. Very cool. All right, should we open up our next exclusive pack? Honestly, I think we should. And since we are going to get a Lolo crate, I think we should be allowed to use whatever inside. And actually, I believe we got 2 Lolo crates. So whatever this gives us can aid us on our challenge. Okay, 2 sunglasses. And just like that, we are now at the Nightmare Sahur. And in case you forgot, there's another rebirth right in the abyss. So you will see what is coming next into the game. And there we go. The Carcacore has been unlocked. All right, the Tricky Tracadilus. And wait a minute. Yes, the Tang 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 Kelentang. Perfect. There we go. All right, for our 5th rebirth. Now just 2 rebirths remaining. Have you ever wondered what Bri Bri Bikus would look like if it was a cat? Well, now you can. Look at it. Oh my word. This is the Gatus Maximus. What the heck? There's a bunch of pineapples, and honestly, it looks pretty cute, but also a little disturbing at the same time. I don't know about this one, but that's not all for this leak. We also have the first ever wolf secret in the game. This is the Truly Lupo Truly Cena. Again, a little bit disturbing, but also very, very cool. I don't know which one I like more. Let's get to the next rebirth. All right, so, well, now that we are at rebirth 5, again, we're going to level up even faster and be even stronger, and there's no better setup than with the OP. If I'm thinking back on all the exclusive packs in the past, they were never this good. Like the first one ever was the Banananito, and then the honestly made it quite bad from there. They did the Los Tralalitos, which was not even that good. They did the Los Carcarcitos, which was not even that good. And then finally, they decided to make it super duper OP with the 6-7. And now we have the OP secret, which is literally just OP. But what's crazy is you can't get the 6-7 anymore in the game. Unless you got it from the exclusive packs, there's no other way you could get it now. One thing that I'm very excited about is the next world. Because, as you guys probably have seen the pattern, every other world has a rebirth. And we just got the flush rooms, and the flush rooms didn't have a rebirth. So, we're going to have 8 rebirths in this game as soon as we get the next world. And as you can see, the OP is strong enough to defeat the Ketupat. That is crazy, dude. So, there's the Alessio. And we are almost to level 71. All right, and there's the Ketupat. Okay, and in case you weren't paying attention, we just unlocked level 71. And we can go ahead and buy this XP boost, which is gonna help us in the sewer. So, let's get started opening the Meowl crates. In case you haven't heard, the Meowl is the most expensive crate now in the game, where each one costs 250 Robux. So, we're gonna open a ton for ourselves and see how many it takes to get this darn secret, because it can be a pain to unlock. So, we are now 32 crates in, and still no sign of it. But luckily, we are 53% of the way into the galaxy, because I know you guys want to see what else is in store for Brainrot Evolution. Okay, hold on. Yes, we just got the Meowl. And wait, we got another one? Dude, we got a duplicate Meowl. One of the few that actually have a special ability in the game. Look at this. So this has a 20% chance to do double range and double damage. This has a 50% chance. Wow. And just off damage alone, the OP does 20 quadrillion more. Wow. But we are now into the Goat Galaxy. Amazing. So let's make our way over to the secret index, buy the pet slot, the XP, and the damage. And let's see how good we're looking. Honestly, not too bad. It's all thanks to our duck pet, I will say. So there we go. And there's the Elefantino. Very cool. And bang. 32%. 99. And we are at the Cacacito Satellito. Just one more. And we can rebirth. So are we able to defeat the Kikikoka with just exclusive packs? Oh, our health is at half right now. But the Kikikoka is about to be at half health as well. I'm just hopeful that this levels us up, because it's gonna be close. He has so much HP, dude. It's taking forever. But it's looking like we're gonna win. Yes, 99. And there we go. Rebirth number 6. Okay, I have 2 additional leaks for you guys. This is the Tortuguini Dragon Fruitini if it was a bunch of different fruit. Look. There's strawberries, there's coconuts, watermelon. It is called the Tortuguini Frutagini. I don't know where they're getting these names from, but it sure does look pretty cool. But that does not compare to the evil Patapim that they added into Craft a Brainrot. As you can see from this logo down here, this is what it's supposed to look like, but here is the candy version, and it has the demon wings and crazy spikes going on. So if they add this into Brainrot Evolution, it's going to be very, very hard to defeat, and probably one of the rarest. But that means we have one final rebirth and one final leak. So let's unlock it together. And we're off. Oh my gosh. Now that we have 6 rebirths, yeah, this is basically how I expected it to go. We are playing a completely different game. Okay, we have to level up one more time, get the Patrone Machina, and we will be in the galaxy. And boom, the Patrone Machina. Now that we're in the Goat Galaxy, let's see. Oh, because the biggest hurdle that we're gonna have to get through is the Strawberry Land. Because in order to get to the next rebirth, it's in the Kadabra restaurant. So, that could be a problem. You know what? I think we need to just unlock the evil duck, which is 120% better than our strongest pet. And there we go. He's now added to our army. Things aren't looking to be too high in HP. And there we go. We have reached level 82. 3 more till we get to the strawberry land. And it's at this point where I feel like we have to use all of our resources. Because if we're this far into the game, I know you guys just want to see me win. So let's do that. Dark fruit equip and white fruit equipped. Oh, look how fast we are now. Did that just defeat the OP Kiki Coca in 1 attack? I think it did. That's crazy good. 98%, 99, and there's the Turbo Quattro Mil. So, now just 2 more levels. But even when we get past these 2 levels, we have a whole world waiting for us. So, I think what we should do is try to get even better Brainrots to help with the journey. And so, it's time we get the admins. I'm talking the I2 Perfectini, the Dojoini, and the Maggiani. So up first, we'll get the I2 Perfectini. Come on. It is a 1% chance, so who knows? This could be easier than you might think. Oh, and we got the best admin Brainrot. Oh my gosh. 1 step closer to the goal. All right, now for the Dojoini. We're going back in time. Admin after admin. And I'm hopeful we get the next admin here. Come on. Yes! Okay, now if we take a look at our collection, we only have the best of the best. The Meow, the OP, the Dojo, and the I2 Perfectini. Now, let's get the Maggiani Tankiani. And then honestly, we might have to get the Triton Zahor to top it all off. Because the Triton Zahor was before the Meow. And these are all over, I think, 350% strength. At least the secrets. The admins are only like 200. But we finally got the Kiki Coca. And there's the Maggiani. Amazing. All right, so we're going to fast forward a little bit once we've reached the Strawberry Land. And there's the Flamingini. Okay, great. We are now at level 86. And oh my gosh. This one pet, since it's an Omega, the evil duck, has been carrying us. Wow. And there's the Limoncello. Holy. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get the Triton Zahor, just so it looks perfect in our inventory. Wait, did I just see it reset? I think we just got in the first 8 crates. We did! That's incredible. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Only the most OP. Triton Zahor, Meow, OP, and the 3 admins. What a crazy episode this has been. Well, we're definitely unlocking that final leak because we're just now 4 levels away. And there we go. And we have reached the restaurant. All we gotta do is reach level 95, and that will secure the final and last rebirth in this game. At least for now, because probably, this next update will get a new world. And just like that, we are able to defeat the Gorgonzilla. He's putting up a good fight, but with our special ability on the OP, man, this thing is busted. And there he goes, 84%. We're very close to leveling up. There's the Carlo. And just 1 more level, and we can reveal the final leak. And if you've watched till the end of this video, just know you're a real one. We are on the road to 1 million subscribers on this channel. And if you are not currently subscribed, please do it right now. We're almost to 900,000. It would mean a lot to me. So thank you. And there we go. Let's rebirth and take a look at the leak. And for the last and final leak, I present to you the first of its kind, a new divine rarity being added into Brainrot Evolution. This is the Divine Lavaca. I don't know why this is the first divine they've ever made, but trust me, this is going to be extremely large in Brainrot Evolution. I can only imagine if this is how big it is in Craft a Brainrot, it is going to quite literally explode, even more so than the OP or the Kikikoka. Because look, the Kikikoka is a legendary, and the OP is worse in this game than the Divine Lavaka. Just to show you the official name for the character, it is the Lavaka Nova Seraphita. So stay on the lookout for this new OP Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more, on screen now is another video you should watch after this one. As always, make sure you subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!